Okay, so everybody is almost dead. So, well, everybody. It's just Ryza and
My
Tau.
tongue is dead.
Your tongue is dead.
Burnt it on that hot cocoa.
Oh, right, I can
to
just
make for you.
phase through people because they literally don't matter.
I really should just only make my hot cocoa in my mugs because that mug is deceptive.
I am totally fine with, like, lukewarm cocoa.
For reference, Wander has an old mug that he's had for a long time that's enormous.
We got
So I never microwave it enough, whereas my mugs, you put it in for a minute and it's just about perfect. But the problem is it's so cold in the house that they lose all the heat after just a minute or two of standing out. So what's the point?
I should probably save.
But you should. Wow. What do you mean by wow?
Oh, my left ear is just ringing like crazy, and I do not know why. Well, alchemy? No.
Right, we're supposed to do alchemy, right?
What was I supposed
Wait, I thought he said... Wait,
Oh, Shell?
do we have to gather specific?
We have to go murder those sheep.
More sheep? Why?
We have to murder the sheep specifically. We didn't get the special drop from them.
Oh no. Poor little sheep.
That's still pretty hot.
Your mug is really deceptive.
Yeah.
I don't like it. My mugs are fairly predictable.
Alright, well, time to go donk on a bunch of sheep, I guess. And the ringing is gone. Biology is strange. Let's see. Man, I wish I had more time for JRPGs. I don't even know if I'd necessarily record them all, but it's just...
I feel like there's a lot of grinding and resource gathering and XP gathering that isn't necessary to...
Yeah. It's weird, because I actually like the grinding in this game. I think it's just mindless enough. It's just mindless enough, but there's kind of a rhyme and a reason to it. You know, I'm plowing through monsters, but I'm looking for specific materials, higher tier materials, and so on and so forth. We're looking for the sheep critters. There they are.
Oh, there it is. Another horned sheep.
Let's see. Whereas, I'm trying to think of other JRPGs where I just was totally not into the combat. Pokemon, I think. I get real tired of Pokemon battles.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it just becomes tight matchups.
Yeah.
What can you throw out there that can annihilate your opponent in one move?
Yeah. It's odd. I guess there's kind of a threshold on effort that, you know, I enjoy a game that makes me try, and I enjoy a game that makes me just zonk out and just run around hitting things. But I don't like the middle ground, where it's like, it's boring enough that I'm not interested in trying, but just hard enough that if I zonk out and don't bother, I just get crushed. But no, I guess I just, one of the reasons why I'm like, I'd love to play more JRPGs.
It's not too hot, right? You shouldn't be leaving it directly on the couch.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because it could make a ring. A permanent ring. Try during boss fights, but zonk out the rest of the time?
I'm fine with that, kind of. That's how Final Fantasy usually feels for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So, we were having difficulties early on.
Yep, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, we just needed the wool from that sheep. Because I was trying to avoid killing them for you.
I think that should be enough for now. You're in the middle drinking cocoa.
Sippy sip. Yeah? Okay, let's head back. I'm sure Patty's waiting for us.
Now then, let's do a little alchemy. Although, the cauldron is new to me, and the materials are a little different, so I might not be...
It might not be too great, sorry.
It might not be too great.
Are you already making excuses in case you fail?
No! I'm just saying, it takes some time to get used to new gear. Just like weapons and stuff.
Don't worry, it's okay. Just start with something simple.
Okay, fine. Just give me a minute.
You want to do Bravely Default? Nope. Oh. This is different.
Alchemy skill tree. I thought we had trees before.
No. This is a... So this is a skill tree. Well,
are you gonna go over to see what these are?
Alchemy skill tree. The skill tree will give you access to recipes Ryza learned on Kurken Island. Some useful synthesis skills. You'll need SP to unlock new skills. SP is gained by synthesizing items and exploring runes. Now hold A to unlock explosive uni recipes so you can demonstrate the power of alchemy. Yeah, there definitely wasn't a tree though. It was... I would unlock recipes by making stuff. But this is different. When you learn certain skills, your skill tree may grow. Learn a variety of skills and grow your tree.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, see, this is the tree that you remember.
Before you can synthesize an item, you'll need to learn its recipe. First, pick a recipe you already know. You can synthesize an explosive uni, so press A to select it. In the center of the screen are the material loops where you can add materials. You'll need to add the materials specified by the material loop in order to synthesize the item. At the moment, some material loops are locked, preventing you from adding materials. First, cast one of the unis that you gathered into the middle material loop. Adding the uni added a new effect to the item that you are going to synthesize. All material loops have one of the 4 elemental attributes: fire, ice, lightning, or wind. Red color stands for fire, blue stands for ice, yellow stands for lightning, and green stands for wind. Adding materials with the same elemental attributes as the material loop will let you increase its power, also known as its elemental value. Accumulating an elemental value above a certain level will bring various benefits, such as raising the item's quality and unlocking new effects. Now let's add materials to the other unlocked material loop. After adding materials to the material loop, you can press the... to begin the synthesis process. Is that just menu button or whatever
Start
it is?
and or options button.
To begin the synthesis process. Alternatively, you can also add more materials to the newly unlocked material loop on the upper right. Some material loops will require certain elemental attributes and values to unlock the connection. As you become more familiar with the synthesis process, pay attention to the conditions under which the material loops are connected. You still have some materials remaining, so try adding some to the other material loops. So are these other fire-related items?
Yeah.
Adding more materials is further strengthened by the final item. Oh, has further strengthened.
Yep.
As you can see, unlocking more loops and adding to the new materials will allow you to create more powerful items. There we go. So it looks like you have electricity in the middle, but then fire. Does that have to be an ice material off to the left?
Yep.
I don't know. I seeing green and blue.
Yep.
But then there's a fire 3?
Yeah.
However, each recipe has a set limit to how many materials you can add. The maximum number of materials that can be used in this specific recipe can be seen on the bottom of the screen. Alright, so you press that to start the synthesis.
Marijuana. Seriously? Well, they're gonna force it.
If the materials you chose have traits, you'll be able to transfer those traits to the synthesized item. You can transfer up to 3 traits, but first you'll need to unlock the required trait slots. Alright, so we have Scattering Uni and Uni Spike S. Trait slots are unlocked by leveling up the material loops featuring the specific bonus. Try leveling it up when you find one. Furthermore, some traits can be strengthened by synthesizing materials carrying the same trait. Now then, select which trait you want to transfer, or just press the to synthesize the item.
Aha! Nope, it won't let me. Stupid game. Alright, whatever. It looks so weird.
Yeah.
It's like a spiky sack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making explosives.
In the rental unit. My alchemy. All done. Take a look at this.
I've never seen you synthesize anything before, and I have to say, this alchemy is really something else. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, huh? She ended up with something completely different from the original ingredients. Heresy!
So, what do you think of alchemy?
I think you should get a real job.
It is very surprising. I had no idea something like this was even possible.
You can make anything with alchemy. Well, almost anything.
Anything? Really?
What's wrong?
Sorry. It's nothing.
I'm glad to see you can still use alchemy here at Ryza. We can pick up our investigation another time. I'm sure you're tired from all your traveling.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit drained.
You've traveled all the way from your hometown. Our hometown. Nope, it's yours now. I've washed my hands of that place. To a new city. Even you must be exhausted from that.
What do you mean, even me? What are you trying to say?
Anyway, we both have a lot of preparations to make. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Hold on. I want to go with you.
Patty, that's...
I'm not sure that's a good idea. It could be really dangerous.
Right, I have been interested in those ruins for some time now as well.
Huh? What are you talking about? You never said anything.
Well, it's because of all your wonderful lessons. I've developed a strong interest in history.
She is 100% just trying to make sure that Tao does not get close to Ryza.
Alright.
Oh, and that applies to the ruins too. The way I see it, this should become a part of my studies.
But the ruins could be filled with monsters. We might have to fight.
I have received proper combat training. You know that, Mr. Tao.
Maybe, but...
Okay then. We can all go together. But don't forget, it really could be dangerous.
Well, let's just call it a day for now. See everyone tomorrow. Be sure to get plenty of rest.
Goodbye for now.
Shell, your voices are very good. Have you ever thought about doing voice acting?
I need to make a a voice reel or
So,
something.
Shell would be a fantastic voice actress.
I don't know how to get into it.
And I bug her about it a lot, and she is a terrible procrastinator.
Like, don't you need an agent and you have to
not
audition
initially,
for
no.
stuff? Or what do you...
Generally, you just send your reel off to people until they give you a job.
Yeah, so I just need to set up microphones properly and figure out a script that I could use, or I'd have to write my own scripts of, you know, what are Shell's best voices? You have to choose a couple of different voices that you like doing and have different situations, different emotions, things of that nature.
Phew. It's been a busy day.
I got to reconnect with... Oh, I got to reconnect with Tao and Boss and even made a new friend. And I even got a tour of the royal capital. But now I'm wondering what these ruins are like. And there's still Mr. Moritz's stone to think about. I have so much on my plate. I hope everything goes okay.
Let's make a montage of stream readings. I think that might be too unofficial for people. It's great practice.
Yeah, definitely great practice, but...
Would be better to have, like, more original works as a portfolio thing. At least until,
Because I've seen people where they make reels of the roles that they've already had, and they put them into other example reels, but usually a voice actor's original reel is something that's wholly their own.
Recipe morph. Neutralizers. Grass beans. Okay, gotta explore runes for that. Unfortunately, I have zero idea where equipment's going to be on this list. Well. Pick this
Are you
up real quick.
upgrading stuff?
I'm unlocking things in the skill tree. But we gotta do rune stuff before I unlock too much more.
Yeah.
Mainly, though, I wanted to be able to make healing items.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Some of those have different... Oh, I suppose the flowers each have elements associated with them.
This is one locked off. Oh. I see. Okay. Sort by wind. There we go. Oh. What does this one give? Poison cure. But it needs... This needs wind. Butts. Alright, whatever.
Well, no, that one needs lightning. You haven't found a lightning flower yet, have you?
Yeah, I haven't found any lightning flowers. Interesting. I wonder what unlocks this one. Well...
Well, there you go.
Okay, so that adds trait slots. That's quality, and that's... Yeah, let's just go quality. Butt peaches. Just going down Peach Town. There we go.
Oh, it seems to fill those little corners.
Yep. Yeah, the little pips.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Equipment's at the bottom right. Okay.
Grass beans. And then you can just craft those again by selecting them, right? Yeah, I like it when it loads everything automatically.
Kind of. It doesn't load it well. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
It loads it dumb. Let's see. Let's go to this one. There we go. It just jams in whatever the best quality ingredients it has, as opposed to actually anything good. Okay. And then let's make an explosive uni that isn't grabbage. Okay, so I can put in a fair bit here. So that increases the quality. Trait slots, more quality. Surprise. Okay, so Uni Spike L. So that needs Frost. Let's see. It doesn't look like we've got anything fancy up in here. Let's go cap out. No. Let's go for the exploding Uni. There we go. I don't actually know what exploding and Uni Strike or Uni Spike do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's fine. Alright, do we get all three? Hey, we do. Perfect. Alright, so now I check the skill tree. Let's see, bottom right. Oh, it is. How much can I zoom out? Not nearly enough.
Yeah, you only have SP for 121.
Well,
so you could get that.
Yeah, I might as well invest in it. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh. Fortunately, I'm gonna need... Oh.
Weapons and stuff. You'll get those later.
Sort of. So... I'm just going to auto-craft a couple of things. The reason why I want to do it now is because it's going to make combat when we're out and about that much easier.
Mm-hmm.
It's Phantom Slayer. Oh. Is this the JRPG Alchemy series? Yup. Nope. Let's go down this way. Let's see. But I'd at least like to give a couple of characters the new weapons if I can manage it. It's just going to take a moment. So talk to me, Shell.
Mm-hmm.
What's a JRPG that you remember wanting to play but never actually getting around to it? Because I know to a lesser degree it was, well...
It was Tales. It was Tales of Symphonia that I wanted to get on the GameCube, but my parents were like, you have a Nintendo 64.
And
you
to think I was trying to, like, rope you into Tales of... Yeah, I forget which one.
That was the one with the girl in the black and red armor and tatters, and she's like,
No, I wasn't trying to rope you into Bersaria. I barely want to play Bersaria. I want to play Zestiria.
Zestiria?
Yeah, that's the one with the like older protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Because Symphonia is good, but I've already played it.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who tries to optimize things but is bad at it, this system terrifies and excites me. So, it's super good. Main reason being...
Probably when you have access to more materials, you can especially craft a lot of
early
nice
on,
items.
for what I'm doing right now, I'm just trash tiering everything because there's no reason why not to.
Unless you want to conserve your resources.
Yeah, but like this is just from my like first gathering trip, using just random junk that I found outside. What I'm trying to do is get up to 250 skill points. Because if I can get up to that, then we get metal, and I can get her a staff. Yeah, Tales of Vesperia has... Vesperia, or Zestiria, has local co-op, which is nice. Yep, that was the other thing I wanted to get into. Admittedly, the local co-op isn't quite as good as you think it would be.
Mm-hmm.
If only because the camera is very focused on whoever's the main, like the first player.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember playing it with playing Symphonia with my brother for at least a little while, and the camera would like he would be off screen half the time, and it was apparently really annoying.
Yep.
Hey, there we go. Skill tree. Okay.
We learned how to make ingot.
Yep. What is that? Polishing pattern alchemy fibers. I'd like to get at grass sickle and the other stuff, but I think we'll leave that for later. I just want to get some weapons. Okay. Ingot. Oh.
You need ore. Yeah.
Apparently I don't have enough. Alright, whatever. Let's see. No. Oh, hey, we have an accessory.
An uni charm.
Sure.
I mean, enhanced skills.
I just want to know what it
HP regen on turn.
does. Table of contents. Oh, here we go. Additional fixed damage. Skill damage by 3%. Heals a tiny amount of HP per turn. And stats change. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Items? Items. Nope, that's gathering tools. Adventuring tools? Oh.
Wind shoes.
Movement speed up.
Do you have that on?
Yeah, just equipped it.
Okay.
I had no idea we had that one. So how do items work? We'll probably explain it as we go along.
Oh, there was a blue neutralizer quest or something?
No, we just made it.
Ah.
Okay, out we go. Yeah, Symphonia's co-op was not good. I wanted to love it, but it was okay. I think I'd still like to try.
Is everything wet as though it
Hysteria.
had rained before?
Yep. Which actually looks really nice.
Mm-hmm. Bell Tower Square.
Am I playing on PC? Yep. Yeah, full disclosure, I like playing JRPGs, especially on PC, because if it ever gets, like, clunky, if it ever gets ultra grindy, I can just turn on hacks and be like, well, let's just skip past the boring part. It's a nice option. Hey, Ryza, you ready? Oops.
Uh-huh. I'm all rested up.
Alright then, let's get going. We'll start by heading out on the main road.
Sounds good. Let's uncover some hidden ruins.
Patricia has joined your party.
Okay, here we go. Using items. When you're at the town in the Atelier, you can equip core items through the main menu. Core crystals, use them in battle without actually using up the items themselves.
Now, what's a 0 out of 10?
It
0 out
means
of
they have so
7?
many slots they can be equipped.
Ah, interesting.
You will not be able to properly use any items of higher level than the character's dexterity. Pay attention to levels when choosing which items to equip to which characters. An item rush. In order to use items in battle, you'll need to have enough core charge. Core charge can be earned by using skills. Plus, if you have enough core charge, you can activate an item rush that allows you to use multiple items at once. Build up your core charge and use item rush to gain an instant advantage. Also use an item out of turn by using 10 AP and activating quick item. Don't forget to use it if you're close to defeating an enemy or if your party's in a pinch. CC bottle. Core charge that you don't use in battle will be saved in your CC bottle. Will allow you to use equipped healing items when in the field. Hey, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
You can equip healing items by accessing your basket. Action orders. During combat... Here, you want to read this? Sorry, this is just a bit much on me.
During combat, when you fulfill various conditions, such as stunning an enemy, your allies will issue action orders. If you fulfill the conditions of the action orders within a certain amount of time, your allies will use the order skills. All of the order skills are powerful, but but you will need to meet the requirements that include other actions than normal attacks to activate them. Use your skills and items proactively to fulfill your action orders.
So they kept that around. That's good. It seems like they just made the combat be slightly more action-y. But using a lot of like what they had in the first game as a base, which I really like. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but he's fine.
Problem is, I'm not the one playing the game, so
Yeah.
I don't always pay attention to what the...
Yeah, you just zonk out in combat.
For me, I enjoy games for story, puzzle solving, the plot, which is story. I suppose I just like story. That's all you need to know.
If a JRPG is going to have combat, I want it to be good combat.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm generally appreciative of how they've handled the combat in this game.
Yeah, and
the art. That's true.
art
And the
needs to be
music.
good, too.
A lot of JRPGs have some really good songs. See, would wonder like the tales of... Oh, now we're going to the ruins. Actually, even in my knowledge, there are at least 5 sites near the capital where I believe we'll find some ruins.
Whoa, that many?
Yeah, and for today, we're going to head to the only place where ruins are discovered for sure.
Huh. We're going to the ruins that were already discovered. Then others must have already found everything there is to find there.
Actually, it seems like most people in the capital don't really care about the ruins. Nobody bothers to check them out. Even though there's a huge site right near the city, most people don't even notice it's there.
Really? I've never heard of any ruins near the city.
Patty, didn't you say you were really interested in ruins?
There is a difference between being interested and knowing all about them. That's why I'm studying.
So, basically, we're planning on to find 5 different ruins and investigate each of them?
Exactly. Of course, I've only read about them, so I can't say for sure if they're exactly 5. Found each of them in a different text, so there's a chance they're all referring to the same thing.
This all seems really uncertain.
Oral tradition tends to be like that. You should know that better than anyone, Ryza. But there's one thing I'm pretty sure of. You remember those lines of poetry I mentioned? Well, it just so happened to mention the number 5, so I'm thinking there are 5 runes.
I see.
Anyway, the runes we're headed for now should be deep in the forest north of the main road.
Deep in the forest. Do you think there'll be monsters there?
I can't say for sure, but it's a forest, so even if there are no monsters, there could be predators.
That is true.
There used to be a path running through it, but most people avoid the area if they can. I like it how a lot of the plot device in this game is just like, the people in this city just don't give a shit. They don't care about the runes, they don't care to clean out the road, they don't care about the monsters on the road, they don't care about the forest.
Yeah, they don't care about anything. just what's within the city walls. Well, we'll just have to take a look for ourselves. Let's get moving. I feel like something totally amazing is going to happen today.
Let's see. So, Wander, would you be interested in the Bravely... Well, did you play the Bravely Default series? I did not. I
Didn't
played
we
the...
play a demo?
I think Shell played the demo and was not interested, and I just didn't get around to it because I was busy.
This was one of the DS ones, right?
Yeah, 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
I was interested, but big issue for me is always, can I record it? Yes? No. Can't record it? Generally,
That looks cool.
I don't even think about it.
I wonder if Miss Ryza can put this to use.
Just picks up a bone.
Bones.
And as for the Trails of series
I can
of
feel my
Cold
heart
Steel,
pounding in my chest. Is this what adventure feels like?
I guess.
Is she just carrying a katana?
She's got a glaive.
A glaive?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does have a longer staff, or half to it. Yeah,
It's like a sword staff looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot.
What?
We gotta go back for a second.
Why?
I never equipped my items. I'll go back. Just gonna very quickly grab a couple rarer things as we go by. Let's see. But unfortunately for me, I've been doing YouTube for like 7 years at this point. Going on 8. And so, yeah, anything that is like kind of from beforehand or especially off-platform for me, I just have zero interest in just because I can't practically fit it in most of the time. I guess older games I can, but if
we go back for some old games, but they're the games that we definitely want to replay, something that we had played a long time ago in our childhoods and are very fond of and want to revisit, or if it's something that we had missed out on.
Let's see. So recently I did Plants vs. Zombies. I'm tangentially interested in Bravely Default, but I'll probably just do Bravely Default 2, which I know is coming out at some point. Maybe?
It depends on how interconnected its plot was with the first
It's not.
game.
They're standalone.
If they're standalone, then yeah.
Yeah, which makes it a lot easier. But the other problem is just JRPGs generally are hard to stream and hard to record, just because they're so dang long. I've made a bit of an exception for the Atelier Ryza series, just because I enjoy it dearly, and it's just kind of fun. What do I think is going to do more damage? The one with the surprise? Nah, it's probably that one. I guess I get to find out.